What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Baccano, this time with the final episode of the main series. Again, rest assured we have got 3 special episodes still left, which are part of the story still. Not really 100% sure if it was kind of intended that way. Right from the off, they knew that they maybe needed a few kind of extra episodes to wrap things up. Like I said, I don't really know the source material at all. Some good news for you guys that are fans of this author's work is that I have actually decided, because I've enjoyed Baccano so much, I'm now rewatching Do Ra 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 Season 1 in my own time, which I think I'm actually enjoying more than I watched it initially. And I'm only about 4 or 5 episodes in. I think it's because sometimes, you might be able to tell, sometimes my reactions, it's just a little bit easier to pay a little bit more attention when I watch it on my own time, and I don't have to really worry about anything. But yeah, you'll be glad to know that I will be watching Season 2 on the channel, which I did check out in my own time, and I didn't really enjoy the first couple episodes of the second season that much, but I'll give it another try, that's for absolute sure. As to what happened last episode, I think, well, we're going to get a recap, so I won't go too much in depth of it, but Lad Russo ended up jumping off the train for his wife that he needs to kill, which yeah, everything's really coming together, with especially Isaac and Maria honestly being central to this whole kind of homunculus Zala elixir stuff going on at the end. Again, we'll have a recap, so I won't go too deep into it, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. And yeah, final episode, but not quite the final episode. I did notice when I have been watching Do Ra Ra Ra, there is quite a few kind of similar caricatures as there is in this series, isn't there? I think like all of the characters this author writes just like stand out so much in their own right, and they're like, the cast is just incredible in terms of, like, the writing's really good, but just in terms of like being a standout character, there's so many. It's incredible he does such a job, he or she, I'm not sure if it's a woman or a man who's the author. They do such an incredible job at using so many characters. It could easily, especially in a series that's only 15 episodes in total, it could so easily just be a cumbled mess of characters you don't really care about, and it's just absolutely not. Like even the like Nice, for example, she hasn't got a massive amount of screen time, but I love her character. I like even the characters that don't show up that much. I absolutely love. I've seen many a show have a tenth of the amount of characters this show has, and still has nowhere near as good character writing. So that is probably the biggest positive of this author, I think, for me, is just the way he handles the sheer amount of cast. Takes it from initially overwhelming to something you're really endeared by, and like the mysterious nature of a lot of them, like Hui, for example. It's not the case of it's a bad thing. It's like, I want more Hui. I want to see more of what he's about, and yeah, there's no lack of interest at all. What? Talk about marriage? Fair enough. What a way to meet someone. What a way to meet your wife or husband like this. Black coats. The black suits. Dodging bullets, so I've got absolutely no doubts about that. Both the immortals and those who aren't sing the praises of life equally, I assume that says. I do just want to pause. Yeah. Both the immortals and those who aren't sing the praises of life equally. Yeah. I mean, again, it's been a whole theme for me anyway throughout this whole show. The fact that immortality really isn't all that. Really isn't not much better. It actually could be worse in many cases than living a normal human life. But I mean, yeah, okay. 420. It's an interesting proposal right there, wasn't it? I wasn't expecting that at all. I guess it makes sense with his weird kind of sense of logic, though, doesn't it? Weird kind of sense of justice. But I was gonna say, I'm almost thinking, I think this probably isn't the case. We know that this woman, from what I remember from that first episode, I think we know that this woman survives this train incident. I'm not. I don't think she's immortal, but she could be. And I think if she is, immortal, I don't think Hui is alive. I think she's absorbed Hui if she is immortal. If not, then this absolutely makes no sense. But the fact, like, again, we've seen some supernatural stuff in this series, not an awful lot. And the stuff we have seen does have like rules and tangible kind of things that we link back to the past episode, like the ship, for example. We haven't seen anything about people seeing like visions of people. Maybe she's just like hallucinating or something's up with her. I don't really know, but I'm almost thinking that she can kind of see Hui like that behind the rail tracer because she's maybe absorbed him, and that's how she kind of gets. And like, it's not the case of like just absorbing someone's knowledge. She's almost like absorbed his kind of being in a way. Like maybe he was like smart enough to be able to kind of keep his consciousness whole while being absorbed. Again, I'm probably just talking absolute nonsense here. But again, I assume with most people that get absorbed, they just die and all of their memories and knowledge become someone else's. But in his case, those memories and knowledge actually become something real that she can kind of see, and he is still that person. But again, I could just be talking rubbish here. Probably am talking rubbish here, but I was thinking that during that scene with her seeing Hui behind him. Because why else is she just like able to see him like that? Maybe it's just, again, maybe that's just how her head works, but blow him up. Oh, lucky, bro. What is happening? He landed on it. Oh crap! Wow, they really done even more. Oof. Get headbutted. Jesus. Well, he's taking those headbutts pretty well. Getting headbutted in the nose. I haven't had it myself, but I've been elbowed in the nose in a football game, and it really, it's not just the case that it fucks up your nose; it makes your eyes water really badly. So he's taking this really well. Oh, That's not Lad Russo, right? Surely not. Who is that? Who is that regenerating? Yeah, my initial thought was maybe Lad Russo, but like, sorry to pause again, but I say Lad Russo. It might sound stupid to you guys, but like, we see it because we see him and his wife bloody on the ground all that ways away. I'm thinking maybe there's like a bit of blood that he left up there. I'm not sure if this thing of like you can will if you like cut your finger off, you chuck your finger. I'm not sure if this thing of like you can say. I've seen that in some kind of regenerative kind of movies and such where they can like just like cut their finger off, chuck their finger across the room, and then switch their main body to that of the finger. I don't think that's the case here, but I was thinking that maybe because I'm not sure who else it would be. That's regenerating up there. Lad Russo we've seen up there. I think we also know he's not immortal actually, so from what we've seen anyway. But maybe it's revealed now that he is. Who knows? Who knows? I guess we'll find out. But who the hell is yeah? Who the hell have we seen up there that has been immortal so far? And just like regenerating up there. Who bloody knows? Good choice. Yeah. Not that it's going to do too much good. There's the bomb. I don't think they even know about it. How is this guy's taking so much right now? It's incredible how durable he is. I've got a gun in my heart. Is it his blood? I wouldn't be honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if that guy with the flamethrower is still alive. The eyeball bomb. Aww, it's that cute. Again, I really like these two. These two are lovely. Ugh. Rail Tracer. Oh really? So this has happened multiple times. Wow, and she can just kind of, he can just kind of shut her down. Smoke bombs. Get him. Fucking get him. Hey, Philo. Get him, Philo. Oh, I know all the boys here. Oh, that's the guy with the chocolate from the opener. Oof. Yeah, suck him up. Oof. So Philo's going to be the one that absorbs him, eh? Interesting. Finally, this old man is fucking dead for all these years. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be so weird now, right? Having all that guy's memories and yeah, it's like it's weird. It's weird because I don't know if you guys see it this way, but I almost like I see it as almost like a pretty normal thing if like an old man was like, and I know these like guys are immortals, they've been around for like 200 odd years, but like you can understand an old man taking a younger person like Philo's memories and experiences and such because he was a young man once as well. But how do you as a young man take like an old man's kind of experiences, especially the type of guy says a lot is how do you take 200 years worth of memories and experiences? Like surely that changes you, right? I mean, I imagine Philo would be like the same type of guy, but how can you be the same after like having all of that experience just shoved in your brain? I almost think your brain would like explode. um so yeah, I think you're probably more mentally prepared if you were an older guy taking a younger guy's memories, but the other way around, it seems like even more kind of crazy thing. So he's going to be head capo with all this knowledge now as well. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I think that ended up pretty well actually, didn't it? So was that the rail tracer in the blood? Did he like go past those guys? Like I don't really know what happened there exactly. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. Not you. Yeah, I do think these guys are really nice, so why would he kill them? You can't do that to these two. Yeah, they put him back because he wasn't a bad boy. That's not the biggest lie ever, is it? Again, let's just hope they don't instinctively like rub his head. But they've got. I think they said there a minute ago, didn't they? That I didn't realize you've got to have the intent to eat. So even if they do, as long as they're not hungry, they that should be okay. I think. So yeah, again, surprisingly a very happy ending so far, isn't it? I say ending again. We've still got a few episodes left, but wrapping up of the main series anyway. Yeah, what does happen to her now? They seemed like kind of linked, considering he just shut her down like that. It's also really awesome to know that even homunculuses kind of outgrow them just being like essentially robots to Caesar. They all, as he said, they all kind of betrayed him in the end. They all kind of gained some kind of humanity, and that was quite reassuring to know. You need a new name. I guess that's the one she's chose, to be fair. Enisu. Oh, look at you, Ghetto. Okay, very lovely ending right here. Yeah, I bet he's a bit jealous. That's meant to be his brother. Now he's been taken by a devil woman. Yeah, the curious case of Dallas Jennard. What happens with this now? It's going to be what I assumed. Going to chuck him in a barrel in the fucking ocean. Just eternally drown. Yeah, so they had the flawed version, which I guess is better. At least they'll die of old age. At least they'll die eventually and won't actually eternally drown. Oh my god, they're putting cement in it. Oh, even worse. Even worse. Well, I don't know about even worse. It's probably both bad, but I have heard of instances where people have been drowned by cement and thick liquid, and apparently it. Again, I'm judging off other people's opinions. What I've heard, apparently it is even worse. Apparently it does just like. I imagine water kind of fills you out as well, but it literally like fills out your body, and yeah, I can't remember where I've heard that, but and I think I can't remember exactly what it is. Again, it's been a long time, but I do remember looking this up because I was quite interested in it. It is a slightly different experience having a material like this drown you than water. You can imagine it's worse, but it's I can't remember. There was something really specifically interesting about it. I can't quite doesn't quite come to my head at the minute, but maybe try look it up afterwards. But yeah, this is fucked up, isn't it? We're just gonna cement these guys down in the bottom of the ocean till they die of old age. Like, Jesus Christ, the minutes, seconds must take so long. Like, Jesus, man, it's so brutal. Could you kill anyone in a more brutal fashion than this? I honestly don't think it's. I think honestly, like as much as it's not like the most gory thing ever, this might be one of the most brutal methods of killing people ever. Fucking hell. Some cards to play with. Oh, we're not going to fully drown them in cement. Okay. Good. Well, I say good. They're going to drown anyway, but. Yeah, it's kind of sad, honestly. The only person that doesn't get a happy ending here really is Eve. Okay, so they dumped him in there, but we're going to bring him back. Okay, okay. Again, I know they were bad guys, but do they deserve something as brutal as that? I don't know. I feel like that should be like reserved for the worst of the worst. Make Hitler immortal and do that to him. Fuck off. Yeah, I think that ties it up. I think that would. I'd hope that would be an eye-opening experience. That is what you get for being like this. That is your. If you keep going the way you are, you get dumped in the river like this. Like that should be a major learning experience, right? And we're back here, and everybody meets up. Of course, these two know each other. How do you expect to get your hand up there, boy? That's another deficit to this kid, isn't it? You can't actually even devour people, really. Oh. There we go. Quickly now realizes he looks like his brother. Yahoo! Wow. Okay, that might not be quite the blessing you guys think. Damn, even the Chinese bloody waitress in the back there. Damn, look at that feast. It's interesting, isn't it? Like, what are we going to cover in these next 3 episodes? I assume we'll see Dallas. But yeah, we still don't know, and probably quite a bit of Hui as well, I assume. That was the other dude on the ship, wasn't it? But yeah, I'm assuming we'll probably. I mean, we've still got rail tracer. Like, yeah, there's still like things we can cover. Oh, what does that say? Damn, she wrote a lot here. I was just expecting just like a yes or a no. Okay, yeah. So what I'm going to assume is Hui. I'm hoping to see more of in the next 3 episodes. Dallas after he gets taken out, maybe. Rail Tracer and Lafont, I think her name is Lafont, something like that. So yeah, those 3 especially I'm quite interested in. I feel like this whole Sizzler Miser stuff is wrapped up pretty nicely. Jacuzzi, Nice, what's his name? Ches. Apologies, guys. I felt something a bit tickly in my throat all day, to be honest. That's kind of wrapped up. I mean, it seems Isaac and Maria can just pop up in whatever situation, so I wouldn't say theirs is wrapped up, but they seem pretty kind of wrapped up as well. Philo and Ennis feel pretty wrapped up. Again, not to say we could have more out of all of those characters I just mentioned, but a lot of it feels wrapped up. I guess Lad Russo maybe as well. We could see more of him and exactly like what the deal is with him after the whole train incident, perhaps. So yeah, there certainly is quite a lot we could still cover in these last few episodes, but ultimately, as the kind of narrative, it does feel pretty wrapped up, doesn't it? So this should be yeah, I'm really excited to see what these 3 episodes are going to have in store for us, to be honest. So yeah, I'll be waiting in you. So she accepted. I'll be waiting for you in Manhattan. I will wait for you forever. Please find me. I will try to find you. See, I mean, I got a comment the other day about because I was questioning why he was with his brothers when he like got off the train, which we see in the future after this, and I was kind of questioning why he was there. People were just like, "Oh, obvious that he's just got an assassination job." But I mean, now is it not the case that he was probably looking for Lafont? So I mean, people thought I was stupid for questioning that. Who's stupid now? 2001. Wow, so like 70 years later. '70 bloody years later. Of course. Of course. Aren't these guys in Ikebukuro sometime soon? A son. I think everybody in the UK knows that paper's full of shit. Honestly, these guys, I don't know how they. I think I mentioned this earlier on the series about them like having babies. These guys could probably repopulate Japan. Honestly, they just kept having babies for their whole existence. Maybe not, but there's only so much one couple can do, I guess, because it's like a 9-month thing. But they could just like for 100 years, they could just say, you know what, we're gonna have babies for 100 years. You're noticing that now. Come on. I don't know either. We don't. Do we know the inception of their immortality? I don't think we ever saw it, did we? And that's not like a question that needs to be answered. But I think they're like one of the only people we've seen. Jacuzzi and Nice as well. I mean, there was quite a few actually. There's quite a few people who are immortal we didn't actually get to see become immortal. I can't believe it took them that fucking long to realise I hadn't aged. What do you expect from these two, to be fair? But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. A great way to wrap up the main series. As I keep saying, there's still 3 special episodes left. I think slightly longer than the usual episode would be by like a couple minutes, so nothing major. Yeah, really looking forward to those, seeing how yeah, just seeing exactly what we're going to cover, especially story wise. I think it might just be a lot of character stuff, perhaps a little wrap up to people's kind of character arcs and such, maybe. But yeah, really nice end here, happy ending as well. Nothing really bad happened at all to anyone I cared about, to be honest with you. Even the brutality of what happened with Dallas. Like, it's not actually ended up being that bad. They didn't end up drowning for that long, luckily to them. I am quite interested to see, though. I don't think we will see this, but I am quite interested to see just how exactly we are going to fish them out of the bottom of the river. Like, how do you go about doing that as gangsters in the 1930s? I think that would be really interesting. But yeah, I think there certainly is more I want to know about this Hui. He almost looks like that. I'm playing Persona 2 at the minute. He kind of looks like the main character from Persona 2, to be honest with you, in this shot here. But yeah, certainly still very interested to know more about this Hui, to be honest with you. That is a huge bit of interest. I do want to see how these two kind of maybe get along in the future, perhaps. Again, I feel like Jacuzzi and Nice Nisei, I feel like their stuff's pretty wrapped up, and I really like those two characters. Again, I think that in general, as I said in the intro, this just done an incredible job at kind of juggling so many characters and so many arcs and such. There's still more I want to know. There's still stuff yet to figure out, but because I do want to, that's a good thing, if you know what I'm saying. They created this interest in these characters that I want to see even more of. It's almost a shame that it's such a short story, to be honest with you. But yeah, really enjoyed this. Again, still got a few episodes left, so I won't kind of fully wrap things up and synopsize things. But yeah, lovely way to end things off here. Even the bad stuff wasn't even all that bad. I do almost feel a bit for Philo a little bit. Like, this wasn't something that we covered at all today, but I almost feel for the fact that, again, he's got to deal with having all those kind of memories. And is it like the case of he gets even like the dark thoughts of like think about why Salazar done this and such, and his kind of goals and his kind of wants. Does he get the memories of kind of that feeling that he had, kind of wanting to do all this as well? Because I almost think that's like a bit of a curse as well, right? He's been kind of cursed with the memories of that old man. So I do feel for him a little bit, as much as we didn't kind of cover that here. But yeah, lovely way to end off. Hopeful to see maybe Rail Tracer and Lafont a bit more. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this final episode of the main series down in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. Schedule wise, I'm not 100% sure when I'll release these specials. I'm going to probably try and do it just as I do like the main normal series. So I record 2 episodes a week. That will be going down to 1 for when I react to Do Ra 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 again. But I imagine after this episode tomorrow for you guys, I'll be releasing the special, and then next week it'll be the same upload schedule as usual with the final 2 episodes of the specials. And then after that, it will just be 1 episode a week of Do Ra Ra Ra. And that'll be after I've finished rewatching it. Again, I've still got 20 odd episodes left of the Do Ra 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 rewatch, so I might not be finished my rewatch in time. So I might give it an extra week break till season 2 of Do Ra Ra Ra. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and have a good rest of your day.